In February 2018, Greg Harris uploaded what seemed like a routine video of his ATV ride through a forest trail. For the first few moments, it's exactly what you'd expect, an off-road enthusiast enjoying nature. But out of nowhere, his ride takes a horrifying turn. For those who did not notice, a metal wire strung between two trees catches on Greg's helmet and brings his ride to a screeching halt. Think about how terrifying this is. If that wire had been positioned even slightly lower, it could have struck his neck, potentially leading to a tragic outcome. Luckily, Greg's speed and the wire hitting his helmet instead caused it to snap, saving him from serious harm. As shocking as it sounds, this isn't an isolated incident. In the dirt bike and ATV community, traps like these are disturbingly common. These traps are often set by landowners trying to keep riders off their property or by individuals frustrated by noise. But some are set with no reason at all, acts of pure malice designed to harm unsuspecting riders. While exploring a remote, snow-covered area, a visitor came across an unbelievable find: the frozen remains of what appeared to be an ancient human. A while ago, artist Zach Schumack and his team created this art piece for a local award show.
Every day I'd wake up and open my garage and see that thing, and we've always talked about, how it's almost a tragedy to just keep it in the garage where nobody can see it besides us.
The man hoped to share this remarkable art treasure with the public.
They are keeping its exact location in the park a secret, and this may just be the start of more surprise art around the state.
People from all around came to see this incredible sight. The Zug Zug drew fascinated crowds, sparking discussions about the mysteries of the past preserved in the frozen wilderness. As amazing as this is, imagine if you were wandering around the woods and found this not knowing what it is. Disturbing, right? This footage comes from Scott Wesley, who experienced something extraordinary and entirely unexplainable during a routine fishing trip. It was July 17th, 2023. Scott and a few friends were out on the lake, enjoying a peaceful, overnight excursion. The evening seemed perfect until an unexpected sight changed everything.
Here's the start of the routine. You know how much brighter it gets?
As the group fished and relaxed, they noticed something unusual in the water. Intrigued, Scott reached for his phone to record what would become an unforgettable moment.
It's like shining.
Look at this on my phone.
Look right there, it's definitely a light.
What they saw was unlike anything they'd ever encountered. They first and they knew a strange green light glowing from beneath the surface. In the middle of this vast lake, far from any artificial lights, the source of the glow was a complete mystery. Stopping their boat to investigate, they watched in awe as the light began to move, gliding slowly but deliberately away from them. The eerie sight left them with more questions than answers.
How much water? Oh, you got your depth finder shut off? I can't believe that'd be a light shining up like that. I know it's moving.
Could this have been an unknown aquatic creature Some natural phenomenon, or perhaps something far more mysterious. To this day, no one has been able to explain what Scott and his friends witnessed on that quiet summer night. The strange luminescence remains an enigma, leaving us to wonder what secrets might still be hiding in the uncharted depths of our world.
You'd think a date at an extraterrestrial museum would be cool, right? Well, this video might change your mind. Dude, she's not happy. This couple was having a normal date until they stumbled upon something straight out of a movie. The boyfriend is recording his girlfriend, who's clearly not okay. When he turns the camera, we see the reason. A full-sized alien body in a glass case. It's like something from a horror movie. The boyfriend even taps on the thing, and it makes a hollow sound, adding to the creepiness. Now, I know it's probably just a plastic model, but her reaction is priceless. She's completely traumatized, like she's seen a real alien. I mean, if I saw that thing unexpectedly, I'd probably have an even worse reaction. Can you imagine? Ever heard of waterspouts? If not, you might want to watch this before your next fishing trip.
Whoa!
This guy was just enjoying a peaceful fishing day when things took a windy turn. He's recording when he notices something strange in the distance. A disturbance in the water that's quickly approaching. Suddenly, a massive water spout hits him. The force is incredible, and his hat goes flying. He didn't expect such a small-looking spout to pack such a punch. While waterspouts are usually weaker than tornadoes, they can still cause serious damage to boats and people. So next time you see something like this, don't just stand there. Find cover. You don't want to lose your hat, or worse, to a surprise waterspout. Volcanic eruptions are a terrifying force of nature, but for some, they hold a morbid fascination. This eruption of Mount Canlaon in the Philippines definitely fits the bill. We got two clips here, with the first showing the raw power of this eruption with a thermal map visualization. We see a massive plume of ash and smoke erupt in an instant, expanding rapidly for miles across the landscape. The second clip brings the eruption to life with real-life footage captured by local residents in Canlaon. The sheer height and ferocity of the ash cloud are on full display. Mount Canlaon spewed a colossal ash plume that stretched an impressive 3 miles into the sky. This eruption forced the evacuation of hundreds of residents living nearby. Dozens of flights were also canceled due to the massive ash cloud. You can only imagine how terrifying this must have been for the local population. Volcanic eruptions often trigger earthquakes and can blanket the sky in ash for days. Thankfully, there were no reported deaths in this event, and everyone was evacuated to safety. If you are enjoying this so far, consider subscribing. It really helps me keep this channel going. We've all seen adorable videos of animals crossing roads with their young in tow, but this next clip features some unexpected road trippers. Hold on a sec. Did you just see that? This incredible footage, captured by a hiker in Canada, shows a group of fish attempting to, well, cross the road. The camera pans across the empty road, but instead of cars or pedestrians, we see a line of 3 or 4 fish determinedly crawling their way across the pavement. Following each other in a determined line, they wiggle and squirm with all their might in their quest to reach the other side. The video ends with them heading towards a puddle created by recent rainfall on the roadside. It's certainly an odd sight. fish aren't exactly built for navigating asphalt. This clip raises two big questions. First, how did these fish know there was water on the other side of the road? And second, how are they managing to move their bodies across the rough surface? Nature truly is full of surprises, and this fishy feat is a perfect example. Even the bravest among us can get spooked by Mother Nature's raw power. This next clip is sure to give you chills thinking about nature. Believe it or not, this isn't a scene from a science fiction movie, but real footage captured by a tourist on a beach. The video opens with a seemingly ordinary beach scene, but the dark, fast-moving clouds hint at something ominous. Suddenly, a swirling vortex emerges from the menacing clouds, crashing down onto the ocean surface with a resounding boom. That's right, a tornado forming right before our eyes in just 3 seconds. This phenomenon, known as a waterspout, is a whirling column of air and water mist that forms over water. There are actually two types of waterspouts: fair weather waterspouts, which are less dangerous, and tornadic waterspouts, which are essentially tornadoes that form over water or move from land to water. The one in this video appears to be a tornadic waterspout, making it all the more awe-inspiring and nerve-wracking. Have you ever seen something so strange it makes you question reality? This next video is exactly that.
I'm scared!
This bizarre clip comes from a homeowner who heard a faint tapping noise on her front door. Assuming it was her child, she grabbed her phone to record. But what she captured is truly out of the ordinary. The video shows a strange, slug-like creature clinging to the glass door with a mysterious, string-like material. The creature's slimy exterior and undulating movements are certainly alien-looking. Its body has a vaguely snake-like quality, but it also resembles a slug. The most unusual detail is the string attaching it to the door, seemingly acting as an anchor. While the exact nature of this creature is unclear, some viewers have offered a more logical explanation. It's possible this is a spider or similar insect entangled in a web with a harmless snake or worm caught alongside it. Regardless of the explanation, this homeowner definitely got a shock. Let's just say, if I saw something like that on my front door, I'd be using the back door for a very long time. If you got so far in the video, it means you're a dedicated viewer. Thank you. And if you subscribe and hit the bell button, I promise to keep posting these for you to enjoy. Our minds are wired to create narratives. See a hand? We conjure up stories about its origin. But this video from Thailand will leave you genuinely spooked and guessing. This unsettling clip comes from a homeowner in Thailand who noticed something strange on his roof. The video shows a small gap between the roof and a wall. But what truly sends shivers down your spine is what appears from this opening: a hand. The hand itself is the stuff of nightmares. With 5 distinct human-like fingers and unnaturally sharp nails, it appears to be reaching out, grasping for something unseen. Its black, textured skin vaguely resembles a primate's hand, but I am certain no monkey I know sports such menacing claws. So, whose hand is it? The homeowner seeks answers in the comments below. Share your thoughts. What do you think this creepy appendage belongs to? Ghost and spirit sightings are often associated with desolate places like abandoned buildings and forests. But some believe graveyards are prime territory for paranormal encounters, as seen in this chilling video from Mexico.
Ah, no mames.
This footage captures a man's experience at a graveyard during a late-night shift change. As he walks by, he spots a young girl in the distance and, fearing for her safety, starts recording and enters the cemetery. The video shows the cameraman visibly shaken, his breathing heavy as he sees a girl dressed in white in the distance. He runs towards her, only to find the spot empty upon arrival. He searches further, his heart pounding, until the girl appears again, standing beside some graves. Driven by concern, he rushes towards her. But once again, she vanishes without a trace. It's as if she's playing a terrifying game of hide and seek in the dead of night. The video ends with the girl's final disappearance, leaving the cameraman visibly shaken. While some viewers might believe this encounter is paranormal, others might offer more grounded explanations. It's important to note that the cameraman's fear and concern do seem genuine, adding to the overall eeriness of the video. For our very first video, let's head to Mexico, where things are about to get weird. A security camera on a country road has captured a very peculiar sighting. And let me assure you, this footage seems genuine and untouched. The camera catches a tiny creature scurrying across the road. And here's the kicker. It's walking on two legs. Now, that's unusual. Most small creatures we know of tend to go on all fours. So, I ask you, what do you think this is? The popular guess, a goblin. Yep, not the Spider-Man kind, but the creepy ones from European folklore. Goblins are known to be small, monstrous, and grotesque. Is that why they stay hidden, only to pop up in rare sightings like this? What's even more unsettling is that goblins are often linked to all sorts of mischief and malevolence. Could these creatures really exist, lurking in the shadows for centuries? And if they do, what kind of abilities might they possess? It's a chilling thought, isn't it? One thing's for sure, the next time you're on a lonely road, you might want to keep an eye out for these mysterious beings. What do you think is the most dangerous job on the planet? Roofers, miners, logging workers. Sure, those are risky. But what if I told you the real terror lies in a job you'd never suspect? That's right. Being a janitor in an art museum might just be the scariest gig out there. Don't believe me? Watch this.
Okay, you can do this. Just ignore the statues. They're not demons. It's fine. You got this. You got this. Oh, God. Oh, God.
As the museum closes and the janitor is left alone, tasked with cleaning up, it seems straightforward enough. But look closer. The dimly lit halls, the eerie sculptures, and those lifeless statues create an atmosphere that shifts from mundane to downright creepy. Every creak and shadow becomes a potential nightmare. The thought of those statues coming to life isn't just a fleeting fear. It's a constant chilling dread. Imagine being alone with these silent, staring figures night after night. No matter how tough you are, the mind has its own demons to conjure up. Can you handle the anxiety? How much would you demand to take on this job? And more importantly, is it worth it? Personally, I'd be out the door faster than you can say haunted museum. So, would you take up the challenge? Or would the fear of the unknown be too much to bear? What do you think it looked like when the meteors that killed the dinosaurs hit the ground? Or the seconds after the atom bombs exploded in Hiroshima and Nagasaki? Well, we don't need computer simulations to visualize that. This real-life clip comes chillingly close. Watch this. Isn't that both spectacular and downright heart-stopping? This is an extremely close dashcam video of the Tianjin port explosion from 2015. There were two explosions approximately 30 seconds apart. The first explosion resulted from an overheated container of dry nitrocellulose, and the second was due to the detonation of about 800 tons of ammonium nitrate. Just look at how, within seconds, the night transforms into an eerie daylight. As the initial explosion subsides and the natural elements begin to return to normal, the second explosion occurs. It's even bigger than the first. The aftershock wave rips through the scene, the brightness off the charts. You can see how far the fireball debris is flung. Imagine being near there. Your eardrums would take a serious beating. Next on our watch list is a video with little direct evidence, a lot of circumstantial clues, and the eyewitness account of a brother and sister. They claim this video is from 2006, captured in the enchanted forest of Tofino. According to them, they saw a 7-foot-tall humanoid figure about 50 meters away. The sister immediately took out her camera and captured this.
Quick, stay! Stay back!
At first glance, it doesn't seem like much. We catch a glimpse of what appears to be a black creature. It could just be a bear. But the siblings insist it was humanoid and not a bear. They waited for 15 minutes before going to the spot where they saw the creature. There, they found some indentation in the ground, which the brother claims could be a footprint. The curious aspect of all this is why the creature ran away the moment she took out the camera and started recording. It's very unlike a bear to do that. This is what has me puzzled. Could this really be a 7-foot humanoid figure in the middle of nowhere? Dare I say it? Was that genuine footage of a Bigfoot? Ponder on that. If you are enjoying this so far, consider subscribing. It really helps me keep this channel going. I just don't understand this fascination about exploring abandoned buildings alone. It's risky. It's dangerous, could end up really bad, yet people do this. Is the fame and money really worth it? Are there no other ways of making a decent and safe living? Take this for instance. This person is exploring an abandoned company building in Bordeaux, France. You see what you would expect to see from such a building. Then this happens. What was that? I don't know how to explain that. Even slowed down, it is not clear what we actually saw. Obviously something or someone in white clothing casually approached our man. His instant reaction says he was terrified. He wasted no time, just turned back and ran. Could that be a squatter? Can it be such simple an explanation? I've seen countless clips of scary and creepy phenomena. Finding unexplainable occurrences in abandoned buildings is spooky, but expected. You know something is bound to go wrong.
Jesus Christ. Everything's going off. Look at a poltergeist or some shit in here. Oh! That! Oh! No, this. Holy shit!
Something has gone terribly wrong with the electronics in this office. Lights flicker erratically, alarms blare, and computers and other devices glow unnaturally. That green glowing device looks like one of the bots from Transformers, ready to come to life. Everything is going haywire. The whole scene feels like a movie where machines are about to take over. As much as our guy is panicking, he doesn't seem scared. He thinks it's just an electrical issue. But then, this happens. Did you see that? The door slammed shut with a vengeance. There's no wind, and it felt like some invisible force did it to make a point. The scare factor just shot through the roof with that door slam. Our man bolts out of there. I would too, if I were in his shoes. Does anyone know what and where this was? Please share in the comments. I'd really like to know what happened there. Take a look at Mother Nature's fury. This is dashcam footage from one of the fire trucks attending the 2015 pinery fire in South Australia. First and foremost, we need to appreciate the firefighters, most of whom are volunteers. When everyone else is running away from a disaster, they selflessly and willingly go towards it. Watch how quickly the environment changes as they near the active fire. Things go dark, visibility drops to near zero, and that blazing blue fire appears. Dangerous yet beautiful. Just look at the ferocity of it. They also have mechanisms inside to keep themselves safe. These measures are for immediate safety, but they need to get out of there as soon as possible. Right now they're in the middle of the fire, facing terrifying conditions. These are truly brave and selfless souls. Let's hope they made it to safety. That was scary. Now let's move on to see one of nature's wonders. We've all seen cows with 2 horns and cows without horns. But have you ever seen a cow like this? This is truly a unique cow. It only has 1 horn. This is fascinating. Somehow Mother Nature has figured out a way to fuse the 2 horns coming from different directions. It's highly unlikely it was born this way, as calves usually have the beginnings of horns that grow with age. So, how on earth did this cow end up with just 1 horn? I must admit, it looks quite striking compared to regular cows. So, being different is, in fact, a good thing. I'm not sure what to say about this next video. Let's just watch it. Would you do this? How much money would it take to get you to try this? Personally, no amount of money could make me do this. I understand the value of exploring caves. They might contain millions of years of data and information about our planet. Spelunking is important, and spelunkers are brave and deserve credit. But my problem is with squeezing, exploring extremely tight and narrow passages. People who specialize in this are called squeezers. It's an apt name, but why risk your life? If something goes wrong, it could mean a painful and agonizing death stretched over hours or even days. I'd rather jump out of a plane without a parachute and die instantly than do this. What about you? This is one tricky situation to find yourself in.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Jesus Christ Almighty! Snakes! Jesus Christ!
Our mate from down under has found himself in a bizarre predicament. While untangling a wire, a tiger snake has slithered up his leg and into his pants. He's stopped it by clamping it with a pair of clips. My soul would have left my body, the moment I felt something crawling up my leg. But these Aussies are cut from a different cloth. He starts a countdown, and at the count of 3, he pulls it out and throws it away in an instant. We can't let you hear his colorful language of relief at making it without a scratch, but let's just say the man has a filthy mouth and is quite creative with his curses. Would you have remained so calm in such a situation? How many of you remember the Child's Play and Chucky movie series? The doll that came to life and haunted people. Well, here's a doll that hasn't come to life, but it will definitely haunt you. This person claims they found this doll in an abandoned house. First of all, why would you even bring it home? At first glance, you might think this doll is creepy because it has no eyes, but that's not all. Watch this. The head rotates and there's a face on the other side too with eyes, but it looks sad. And wait, there's another face, this one smiling. Don't worry, it doesn't have a fourth face. But seriously, why would anyone want a doll with 3 faces? One eyeless, one sad, and one smiling. Who would want such a doll? Walking on the beach is like a dream. The soft sand between your toes, the sound of the waves, pure bliss. But after seeing this video, you might think twice about that next barefoot stroll. This footage captures a group of fishermen doing their thing on the beach, but their catch is nothing short of bizarre. This one fisherman has this weird spiky balls on his spear. It's like something from another planet. This thing is round and bright red, covered in these crazy spines that seem to move on their own. It looks like a living, breathing porcupine of the sea. So, what exactly is this creepy crawly? It's called a sea urchin. Most of them aren't this bright red, but there are some seriously colorful ones out there. And here's the terrifying thing. These guys are venomous. A gentle touch probably won't hurt, but if you accidentally step on one, you're in for a world of pain. Their spines can inject venom, and while it won't kill you, it's definitely going to sting like crazy. So next time you're enjoying a day at the beach, keep an eye on where you're stepping. You never know when you might encounter one of these spiky surprises. With all these security cameras around, it seems like ghosts and spirits are having a harder time sneaking around unnoticed. They're probably having to plan their nighttime adventures more carefully these days. This footage is from a security camera outside some kind of building, and it caught this dark, shadowy figure just floating around. It looks almost transparent, and then it transforms into a wispy cloud of white smoke before disappearing completely. At first glance, it kind of looks like a 4-legged animal, like a dog or a cat, but then it changes shape and it's hard to say what it is. Now, I'm not saying this is definitely a ghost, but it's definitely strange. It could be a weird camera glitch or something, but the way it moves and changes is really peculiar. So what do you think, ghost or glitch? If I had to pick one skill that could be a lifesaver, I'd say learning how to climb a tree. This video is proof of that. Can you believe this? This terrifying footage was captured by a resident as a horrific flood unfolded. There, clinging to a tree for dear life, is a person fighting for survival. Surrounding them is a sea of cars, their occupants trapped and helpless. Look at the man on that tree. His grip is desperate. His body language screams terror. That branch looks so fragile, A twig could send him plummeting into the raging waters below. It's a heart-stopping scene. I hope against hope that help arrived in time. But this video is a stark reminder that skills you might never think you'll need can become invaluable. Who would have guessed climbing a tree could be a lifeline? We've all seen vampires in movies, those blood-sucking monsters that send shivers down our spines. We know they're fictional, but our oceans hide their own real-life terrors. This video, recorded by an aquarist, showcases a collection of blood-sucking creatures that look like they crawled straight out of a horror movie. In the video, hundreds of pipe-like creatures cling to the glass enclosure, resembling something from a nightmare. These creatures have eel-like bodies, but their mouths are truly horrifying. Its AO-shaped mouth filled with layers of razor-sharp teeth. It's jawless, round, and sucker-like, and as wide as the creature's head. I know you're wondering what this abomination is. Well, it's not an alien. It's called a lamprey. Sea lampreys are eel-like fish that can grow up to 20 inches long. Their slimy, brown bodies are covered in a mottled pattern. Unlike most fish, they don't have jaws. Instead, they have a suction cup mouth with teeth arranged in circles. These creatures are naturally found in cold ocean waters around Canada. They're parasites, meaning they latch onto other animals, like fish and sharks, and feed on their blood and bodily fluids. Surprisingly, sea lampreys can also attach themselves to humans while swimming. While a bite won't kill you, it's incredibly painful and can lead to infection if not treated properly. When someone asks where you're most likely to encounter paranormal activity, the cemetery is a common answer. This video perfectly illustrates why.
I could have sworn I saw the arm go up. Whoa, wait, no way.
I found this TikTok video uploaded by a user who claims to have captured something truly terrifying during a cemetery visit. The video, filmed at night, focuses on a distant statue. From the start, the statue has an eerie aura, but then it begins to move.
Whoa, wait, no way. Did anybody, wait.
You can clearly see the statue's hand shift. The cameraman notices this movement and points it out. The truly unsettling part is that the statue is completely isolated, and there's no one else in the cemetery except the cameraman and this creepy statue. To me, it looks like the statue is possessed by some kind of spirit, or perhaps it's not a statue at all, but the spirit itself in disguise. Either way, it's an incredibly disturbing video.
Oh, wait, no way. Did anybody, wait. The arm.
Our minds categorize familiar things as normal, but when confronted with something completely unknown, our instincts label it as terrifying and unnatural. This video perfectly captures that feeling.
Put together hoax.
The video, uploaded on YouTube by an unidentified user, features a truly bizarre and unsettling creature. It strongly resembles the legendary chupacabra, with its spiky back, needle-like teeth, and lizard-like body. The creature's skin texture is unlike anything we've ever seen. Based on the video's background, it seems to have been filmed in a cave, suggesting this creepy creature might be a cave dweller. Those razor-sharp, needle-like teeth make it seem like it could drain the life from its prey. Whatever this creature is, I hope it remains far away from humans and continues its existence undisturbed. Some people believe giants, like those of ancient times, live among us, but we've never had concrete proof, right? Well, this video might just change your mind.
Y no, y sí se mira como que fuera, pero no. Si te fijas la distancia que es y cómo dónde le quedan los arbustos.
What in the world is that? This video was captured by a driver on a highway in Victorville, California, when they spotted something incredibly strange on a distant mountain. As they zoom in, we see a huge humanoid creature casually running along the mountain too. It moves incredibly fast, effortlessly climbing the steep slopes, and appears to be covered in thick black fur. After a brief run, the creature stops and the video ends. When zoomed in, the creature's shape strongly resembles the descriptions of Bigfoot, and its size is definitely like a giant. Viewers are debating whether it's a giant humanoid or a Bigfoot. Personally, based on its stature and black fur, I lean towards Bigfoot. What do you think? In the Philippines, they don't believe in ghosts. They believe in bad spirits. And this security camera managed to capture one in a house.
Tapos sa time na to, parang lumalakad na lang siya. Tingnan nyo, parang usok, tapos nawala siya dito.
This video comes from a Filipino home security camera that captured a truly strange occurrence at night. The footage shows a view of an open balcony when a transparent, smoky figure zips across the camera. The homeowner, who explains the video, describes the spirit's movement as if it's strolling around the house, returning after 2 minutes. The camera captured the entire encounter, showing the spirit moving with a humanoid-like gait. Though without a clear human outline, this spirit passed through the house multiple times without stopping. It's one of the most active spirits I've ever seen on camera, and I think the homeowner should be relieved that the bad spirit seems uninterested in the house, using it merely as a passageway. Sometimes, contemplating our existence in a vast solar system filled with constantly moving meteors is terrifying. What if one of them collides with us? This video gives you a glimpse of that fear. Incredible. This video was captured by a tourist in Budapest, Hungary, while recording the stunning view of a bridge. Little did they know, they'd capture the shot of a lifetime. The video shows a bright green orb illuminating the sky as it hurtles towards the ground, filling the atmosphere with its light. This glowing object was a meteoroid, and the intense green light was produced upon entering Earth's atmosphere. It was both mesmerizing and frightening to watch it descend towards the Earth's surface. Some viewers are skeptical about the video's authenticity, claiming it's computer-generated imagery. One user pointed out the water didn't reflect the meteor's light, and it only illuminated the sky without casting light on buildings or objects. While the explanation is plausible, whoever created this computer-generated imagery did an impressive job. We all lock our doors, not because of ghosts or spirits, but to protect ourselves from human intruders. This video is a perfect example of why it's so important. This home security footage captures a strange girl checking both the front and back doors of a house at night. The front porch camera shows her approaching the front door, casually checking the doorknob to see if it's locked. Realizing it's secure, she moves to the back door, which is also locked. The video's uploader mentioned this isn't the first time this girl has been caught snooping around the house. While some commenters suggest she might be a ghost, the second video clearly shows her reflection in the glass door, proving she's human. Ghosts don't have reflections. Nature is both calming and beautiful, but it can also throw us some truly bizarre curveballs. Just take a look at this video from a forest.
This has been pouring for a minute.
An infinite water glitch. This video captures a lumberjack's astonishment as they cut into a tree and discover something truly shocking. As the chunk of wood is removed, muddy water begins to gush out of the tree trunk, like it has its own water source. The water is murky and continues to flow even as the lumberjack clears the area with a stick. It's like witnessing a miracle. But there's a logical explanation. Zooming in reveals a hollowed-out tree trunk, likely storing rainwater collected from the tree's top. When the trunk was opened, the water was released. It's incredible how fascinating nature can be. If you are enjoying this so far, consider subscribing. It really helps me keep this channel going. The internet is abuzz with a mind-boggling video capturing a celestial message. Jesus is coming, boldly inscribed across the sky.
That to me is gold. I'm driving through Rockdale, driving my Uber. Just finished praying just minutes ago.
Filmed by an unknown individual on their way home. The footage shows a clear English-language proclamation written in ethereal clouds or smoke. Believers are hailing it as a divine sign, a final warning from above. While the spiritual implications are profound, I find myself drawn to the technical aspects of this extraordinary event. How could such a message be crafted with such precision and clarity? The idea of a plane forming these words seems implausible due to the intricate detail and the impossible turns it would require. A smoke drone, perhaps. Even then, the skill to execute such a feat is astonishing. Intriguingly, some suggest it's a hoax, a masterful piece of computer-generated imagery.
Just finished praying just minutes ago, asking the Lord to show me some direction to keep.
The authenticity of the raw emotion in the videographer's voice and the lack of any obvious digital manipulation make this theory less convincing. Regardless of its origin, this video has sparked a global conversation about faith, technology, and the boundaries between the natural and the supernatural. A group of friends seeking adventure decided to explore a tunnel on a beach. Little did they know, their return would be a shocking encounter.
How do we get out?
Instead of the expected sandy shore, they found themselves surrounded by a colony of seals. Not just any seals, but aggressive elephant seals known for their intimidating size and temperament. The video captures the group's panic as they realize their predicament. One seal in particular stands out with its monstrous-looking open mouth. The friends are trapped as elephant seals are incredibly fast on land, capable of chasing down their prey. Their only hope is to wait for the seals to disperse or fall asleep before making a daring escape. It's a terrifying reminder that nature's beauty can coexist with its raw power. Sinkholes absolutely terrify me and make me question the safety of our road infrastructure. Just watch this video a passerby captured in London. Isn't that terrifying? This Londoner filmed this after noticing a tiny hole in the road. Curious, they decided to investigate with their camera and discovered a massive sinkhole underneath. It's filled with dirt and trash, and it's incredibly deep. When they pulled the camera out, you could barely see the small hole on the road's surface. It's so easy to miss. This could easily cause a serious accident. The ground around the hole looks damp and unstable, like it could collapse at any moment. I really hope the authorities have taken action since this video was taken, because people could get seriously hurt. A homeowner shared a mind-boggling video on Reddit, captured by their security camera. It shows a dog casually strolling around their house. But here's the unsettling thing. They don't own a dog. This video from the security camera gives us a view of the kitchen counter. As the video plays, something resembling a dog's tail swipes across the camera. But it's weird. It looks furry like a dog's tail, but the way it's standing up and slightly bent is super strange. If you slow down the video, you can even see its reflection in the glass in front. The homeowner was completely clueless about what it was. People are guessing it's some kind of animal, but the homeowner insists everything was locked up when they got home. Even the glass door in the video was locked. So what the heck was that? A ghost puppy? An alien invader? Who knows? Natural disasters are terrifying because they're completely out of our control. When they hit, there's nothing we can do to stop them. Just look at this enormous tornado from Oklahoma. Isn't it scary? This video was captured by a driver in Oklahoma on their way home one morning. The weather is insane, and there's a massive tornado right in front of them. It's huge and looks like the entire sky is coming down. The person who uploaded the video said there were tornado warnings everywhere on their phone and TV. The tornado caused a lot of damage to nearby communities. It's so fierce and frightening, but what confuses me is why everyone is driving towards it. In the video, all the cars are heading in the tornado's direction. I think the tornado looks closer in the video, but it's actually quite far away, so the cars are just driving in that general direction, not directly towards the tornado. Watching a tornado tear through cities and fields is scary enough, but imagine being stuck right in its path, wondering how you'd survive. This video might give you some clues.
Glass on you! Tornado! Fucking tornado! Stay low! Stay low!
An adventurous family was on a camping trip in the Canadian forest near Toronto. Little did they know, their peaceful getaway was about to take a wild turn. The video shows them setting up camp, enjoying the tranquility of the woods. Suddenly, the dad's phone pierces the calm with a thunderstorm warning.
Environment Canada has issued a severe thunderstorm warning. Mobile coverage area, take cover immediately if threatening.
Panic flashes in his eyes as he spots a monstrous tornado churning in the distance. Thinking fast, Dad yells for his kids to get inside the camping hut and take cover. The tornado hits with a fury, the wind howling like a banshee as it wreaks havoc all around them. Huddled inside the hut, the family can only wait it out, their screams muffled by the deafening roar.
Oh, no, no, no! Please, no! Stay low! Stay low! No! Holy fuck! No!
Finally, when the noise dies down, they cautiously peek outside. The sight that greets them is unbelievable. Every single tree is flattened, the landscape completely transformed. Shaken but unharmed, they eventually make their way back home. The video ending there. This encounter has to be one of the most terrifying things ever. But one question lingers. How did their little hut survive such a monstrous twister? My guess is the base of the hut might be partially underground, anchoring it to the ground.
Tornado! Fucking tornado! Stay low!
Tornadoes are weird, man. The damage they cause can be unpredictable. We've all seen videos of people rescuing animals, and it's definitely a good thing. But what if the animal, well, isn't exactly cooperating? This hilarious video doing the rounds on TikTok shows a guy trying to help a sheep with a unique sense of direction. The scene opens with a sheep hopelessly stuck in a large gap in the ground. The guy uses all his might, a strap, and some serious arm strength to finally pull the sheep free. As the sheep gets free, it takes off running, all happy and relieved, right into another gap, just a bit further down the path. Talk about a deja vu moment. The guy helping out can't help but burst into laughter, and that's where the video cuts off. Listen, I know sheep aren't exactly known for their rocket science skills, but falling back into the same hole you just escaped from, that's some next level confusion. Hopefully, the guy managed to snag the sheep again, and maybe this time they could discuss a different escape route. Our brains are amazing at filling in the blanks. We see something unfamiliar, and bam! Our minds are off to the races, trying to make sense of it. This video is a perfect example. So what did you think came bounding out of the jungle? Venom, straight out of the movie. Well, hold on, because things aren't always what they seem. Yup, that wasn't Venom crashing the tourist party, but a white-cheeked spider monkey. A tourist on a forest tour captured this whole thing on camera. He heard some rustling in the bushes, started filming, and out pops this creature looking like it could be Venom's long-lost cousin. But as it gets closer to the camera, you can see it's just a spider monkey with some interesting markings. Those white cheeks definitely played a trick on our brains at first, appearing like eyes on a black body. But white-cheeked spider monkeys, as the name suggests, have white fur on their cheeks, along with their forehead and chin. The rest of their fur is typically dark brown or black. Like all spider monkeys, they're known for their long limbs and prehensile tails, which help them swing effortlessly through the trees. The funniest part of the video was when at the very end, the monkey gets close to the camera, and it just casually swats at it. Can you imagine telling everyone you got a friendly tap from Venom? Now that's a story to tell. Have you ever seen something so bizarre that your brain just goes nope, can't compute? Well, buckle up, because this video is a brain cardio.
What the hell is this?
Seriously, what in the world is this thing? A woman in Las Vegas, Nevada captured this footage on the side of the road. In the video, we see a strange creature unlike anything I've ever seen before. It's completely black, with a gooey, slug-like body and a bunch of tentacles wriggling everywhere. It doesn't even have a clear head or tail. It just kind of oozes around using its tentacles to move. It's seriously creepy and unsettling. I did some serious internet sleuthing, but I couldn't find anything even remotely close to this creature. So, the big question: is this something from another planet, or a deep-sea dweller that somehow ended up on dry land? If any of you cryptozoology enthusiasts out there have a clue what this might be, leave a comment and enlighten the rest of us. Imagine 30 or 40 years ago if someone told you they saw a headless animal running around. You'd probably think they were crazy, right? Well, times have changed, as now we have video evidence just like this one. This mysterious video, shot in Japan by an unknown person, comes from an industrial site. The camera pans across some machinery, then zooms in on a railroad track, and that's where things get weird. We see a creature, what appears to be an elk, running across the tracks and into the woods. But here's the creepy thing: it has no head. The elk's body seems to be moving normally, but where its neck should be, there's nothing. So, is this truly a headless elk living its best headless life? Now, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say no. My guess is this is more of an illusion than anything. Maybe the elk's head is just bent way down, like it's sniffing the ground, creating the illusion of a headless body. It's definitely a possibility. But hey, If that's not the case, then maybe we do have some creepy headless elk running around out there. There's no denying it. Nature can be downright confusing sometimes. But other times, it takes your breath away with its sheer beauty, like this incredible view of the northern lights.
Oh my god. Look at that purple.
Wow, right? This video, captured on Senja Island in Norway, showcases a mesmerizing display of the aurora borealis. We see the camera person opening a shed door, and they're greeted by this breathtaking light show dancing across the night sky. Green, purple. It looks like something out of a fantasy movie. It might seem like magic, but there's actually a scientific explanation. When a solar storm hurls charged particles towards Earth, some get trapped in our planet's magnetic field lines at the poles. These particles collide with gases in the atmosphere, creating the dazzling light show we know as the Northern Lights. Honestly, after seeing this video, I'm tempted to cancel all my plans and book the next flight to Senja. Anyone else feeling that urge to see this natural wonder in person? Ever seen a caterpillar rave? No. Well, get ready to be amazed. Isn't that incredible? This video was taken by a hiker who stumbled upon a huge group of caterpillars on a tree trunk. They were just hanging out until the hikers shouted at them. They all moved their heads in perfect sync. The hiker kept making rhythmic sounds, and the caterpillars kept matching the beat. It's like they were either terrified or really enjoying the show. I read in the comments that it might not be the sound they're reacting to, but the air movement caused by the hiker's shouts. Whatever it is, it's mind-blowing. Nature is truly weird and wonderful. If you got so far in the video, it means you're a dedicated viewer. Thank you. And if you subscribe and hit the bell button, I promise to keep posting these for you to enjoy. This video was captured by a car driver who spotted a group of people parked on the roadside, intently filming something in the forest. As the video unfolds, we see multiple cars lined up, their occupants focused on their phones. Suddenly, panic erupts as they scramble to flee. The reason for their terror soon becomes apparent. A bear emerges from the woods, charging towards them. Now, those filming seemed pretty oblivious to the potential danger. Instead of hightailing, they merely took a few hesitant steps back, putting themselves in the direct path of the enraged bear. Talk about a close call. The bear lunged at one woman, missing her by inches. It's a shocking reminder that nature commands respect. Wild animals are called wild for a reason. Messing with them is a risky gamble, and this video serves as a stark warning. Tornadoes are terrifying. There's nothing we can do to stop them, and if you knew how quickly they can form and intensify, you'd pray to never encounter one.
Guys, it's the rain! Oh my god! We're dying! Oh my gosh, it's right there! I'm scared. Oh my god.
This video was captured by a homeowner in Kansas who witnessed a tornado forming right in front of their house. At first, they're laughing about a swirling cloud, but their daughter is clearly panicked.
Oh my god! Guys, it's the rain! Oh my god! We're dying! Oh my gosh, it's right there! I'm scared.
The sky is filling up with a massive swirl, and you can see the air starting to build up on the ground. Then, debris starts flying up in a swirling motion, confirming that a tornado is forming. The homeowner realizes the danger and rushes her daughter to safety as the video ends. It's terrifying to see a tornado form so quickly right in front of their home. This shows just how fast these storms can develop, and even tornado warnings might not give you enough time to react. When we think of wildfires, we imagine destruction and chaos. But this next video will completely change your perspective on fire. Isn't that absolutely mesmerizing? This footage is from two adventurous explorers who stumbled upon something truly extraordinary. Blue flames, the cameraman's wide-eyed reaction, and gas mask give away the shock he's experiencing. As the camera pans, we see the source of his amazement. A rhythmic, flowing river of blue fire. It's like something out of a fantasy world. This incredible phenomenon is found at the Ijen crater in Indonesia, a volcano known for its extreme conditions. The blue flames are actually caused by burning sulfur gas escaping from cracks in the mountain. So, next time you think of fire, remember this. Nature can be both terrifying and breathtakingly beautiful. Being in the wrong place at the wrong time is a real thing, and this fisherman learned that the hard way. This video was recorded by a fisherman on a seemingly normal fishing trip when he had the worst luck ever. He's casually recording the calm water when suddenly, out of nowhere, a massive humpback whale breaches the surface and lands right on his boat. The impact sends the fisherman and camera flying, cutting the video short. It's incredible how a whale can completely obliterate a boat in seconds. The whale was probably just lunge feeding, and the fisherman happened to be directly above its target. It's mind-boggling how something so huge can be completely invisible until it decides to make a dramatic entrance. The ocean is definitely full of surprises. The existence of ghosts and spirits is a hotly debated topic. While there's no scientific consensus, the internet is full of supposed evidence, and this video might be some of the strongest out there. Did you see that? This strange and bizarre sight was captured by a security camera in India. In the video, we see a white car parked near a forest road. After a few seconds, the car owner enters the frame and opens the driver's side door. He appears to be searching for something inside the car when something inexplicable happens. He abruptly runs away from the vehicle. Slowing down the video reveals a chilling detail. As the car owner rummages through his car, a transparent, smoky figure seems to form behind him and pushes him into the car. The force of the push causes the man to get shoved into the car and then look around, but there's nothing there. This unexplained encounter clearly terrifies him, prompting him to flee the scene. This is a truly scary capture on a security camera. It certainly challenges the notion that spirits don't bother us. This video might make me check my surroundings twice before doing something in my car. That's for sure. The vastness of the ocean is mind-boggling. With only 5% explored, the remaining 95% holds countless mysteries. What creatures lurk in those deep, dark waters? This video might offer a glimpse.
What is that? See it? Is that a head?
This footage comes from low foil, captured by a local couple on a fishing trip. Their attention is fixated on something moving through the water. The creature's swimming pattern creates a significant disturbance, hinting at something truly colossal. As it glides beneath the surface, a glimpse of its back emerges. A dark rocky form with a bulky silhouette. While some might jump to the conclusion of a whale, its shape is far from the sleek symmetry we expect. This creature resembles a colossal, rough-hewn rock more than anything. The couple was shocked, and it's perfectly understandable. they've witnessed something truly extraordinary. Whispers of the Laofoil monster are swirling, but without further evidence, it's impossible to say for sure. So, what do you think? Could this be a genuine glimpse of a legendary creature, or something entirely different? If you are enjoying this so far, consider subscribing. It really helps me keep this channel going. Nature loves to throw curveballs. Just when we think we've got things figured out, it throws something our way that makes us scratch our heads in confusion, wondering if it's even from this planet. Seriously? What is that thing? This video comes from a research institute in Kiel, Germany, where they're baffled by a truly bizarre wiggling creature. Local fishermen reeled it in from the Baltic Sea and brought it to the institute for study. Everything about this creature is strange, from its appearance to its behavior. It's got a long, coiled body like a worm, but between those coils, it has these thin, jellyfish-like flaps of skin, and this thing is massive. Judging from the video, it's definitely no shrimp. The Geomar Institute is completely stumped. They have no idea what it is or where it came from, and they're just as confused as the rest of us. Of course, the internet is already buzzing with speculation, with some viewers even suggesting it could be an alien worm. Seriously, it has no face or any other recognizable features. Just a long, coiled body that keeps wriggling around. It's undeniably strange. And let's hope this thing stays put in the ocean. The last thing I need is one of those wriggling around in my backyard. There's something about old dolls. They just ooze creepy vibes. Maybe it's the vacant eyes or the lifeless smiles, but I avoid them like the plague. However, if you're a doll enthusiast, this next video might have you rethinking your entire collection. Talk about unsettling. This video comes from a homeowner who caught something bizarre happening in his house and, thankfully, uploaded it to TikTok for all of us to see. The homeowner zooms in on a creepy old doll displayed in a frame. He tells the viewers to see if they notice anything strange, and wouldn't you know it, just a few seconds later, the doll's head moves. It tilts and stares right at the camera with a look that could curdle milk. The homeowner seems a little freaked out, but his reaction makes me think this might not be the first time this has happened. Maybe he filmed it this time to have some proof for the rest of us skeptics. Dolls, man. They're the perfect hiding place for restless spirits, if you ask me. Here's hoping this homeowner took some sage and banished that creepy doll to the deepest corner of his attic, or better yet, got rid of it completely. I've always known goats are incredible climbers. Heck, even mountain climbers could probably learn a thing or two from them. But scaling a sheer palm tree, now that's next level impressive. See what I mean? This video was recorded by a tourist who spotted something white way up in a palm tree. Let's just say his zoom function got a serious workout. There, defying gravity itself, is a goat casually climbing straight up the trunk. It's mind-blowing, right? We all know goats are masters of the mountainside, but this one is taking things to a whole new level. How do they even do it? Well, mountain goats have these amazing cloven hooves with 2 toes that spread wide for ultimate balance. Plus, the rough pads on the bottom of each toe act like natural climbing shoes. So basically, this goat is just out there flaunting its built-in climbing gear, making professional climbers look downright ordinary. For more captivating content like this, click here. Thank you for tuning in.